Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to share something deeply personal but incredibly transformative, a journey that began with a seemingly innocent habit, overthinking. It all started when I noticed how often I would lay awake at night, replaying conversations, worrying about the future, and analyzing every tiny detail of my day. What seemed like normal contemplation quickly spiraled into a never-ending cycle of doubt, anxiety, and mental exhaustion. I was overthinking everything. Then, I stumbled upon a book that caught my eye, Stop Overthinking by Nick Trenton. The title itself felt like it was speaking directly to me. I decided to give it a try, and little did I know, this book would change my life. The book opened my eyes to how destructive overthinking can be, but more importantly, it provided actionable steps to break free from this vicious cycle. Let me walk you through what I learned and how I applied it to my life. The first thing I learned was to identify what triggers my overthinking. For me, it was the fear of making mistakes and the need for control. I started keeping a journal to note down when and why I was overthinking. This helped me recognize patterns and become more aware of my thoughts. Whenever I caught myself overthinking, I would pause and ask, is this thought helpful? Will it change anything? If the answer was no, I would consciously shift my focus to something more productive. Keep a journal to track your thoughts. Don't ignore your triggers, address them.
Next, I learned to challenge the validity of my thoughts. Overthinking often distorts reality, making problems seem bigger than they actually are. The book taught me to question the evidence behind my worries and consider alternative perspectives. If I found myself obsessing over a potential failure at work, I would write down the worst-case scenario and the best-case scenario. More often than not, the worst-case scenario was far less catastrophic than my mind had made it out to be. Challenge negative thoughts with evidence. Don't assume the worst without considering all outcomes. Another crucial lesson was the power of mindfulness. Overthinking pulls us into the past or the future, but mindfulness anchors us in the present. The book introduced me to simple techniques like deep breathing and meditation to stay grounded. Whenever I felt my thoughts racing, I would take a few minutes to focus on my breathing, feeling each inhale and exhale. This simple practice brought me back to the present moment and reduced the mental clutter. Practice mindfulness daily. Don't let your mind wander unchecked. Finally, the most impactful lesson was to take action. Overthinking often paralyzes us, preventing us from making decisions or moving forward. The book emphasized the importance of taking small, actionable steps to break free from analysis paralysis. Instead of overanalyzing a decision, would break it down into smaller tasks and tackle them one by one. This approach not only reduced my anxiety but also increased my productivity. Take small steps to combat overthinking. Don't let fear hold you back. By applying these lessons, I noticed a significant shift in my life. I became more present, made decisions with greater confidence, and overall, felt a sense of peace that had eluded me for so long. If you're struggling with overthinking, I highly recommend picking up Stop Overthinking. It's not just a book, it's a guide to reclaiming your mental peace and living a more intentional life. Remember, the journey starts with a single step, and that step can be as simple as changing the way you think. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.